We are moving on to problem number 7, where we have a steel container that is filled with a variety of gases. They tell us that there is nitrogen, oxygen, and argon contained in this steel drum. How those gases got in there, I don't know exactly. Though, to be honest with you, nitrogen and oxygen are naturally in the atmosphere and little amounts of argon. So it couldn't have been anything. It could just be that they closed the lid and it just had trapped in there gases that were naturally occurring in the environment. Anyways, we don't know. They asked for 2 different things. They want to know the total pressure and the mole fraction of each of the gases. So when I saw the term total pressure, this formula went ding, ding, ding in my head. Hopefully you heard the ringing too. So all I had to do is add up each one of the individual pressure values, making sure when we're doing adding, we are going to look, I don't want to use an orange pen, I have pink out here. 2 decimal places, 2 decimal places, 2 decimal places, so I need to make sure I have 2 decimal places in my final answer, okay, because we're adding and subtracting. Great, so that is our total pressure. Now we need to move on, the magic of folding a piece of paper. Now I'm going to go to my orange. How many ways can I flip my pens around here? And ask for mole fraction of each gas. So this formula went ding, ding, ding in my head, which hopefully it did the same for you. A partial pressure of a gas is equal to its mole fraction times the total amount of the pressure. Well, in this situation, we don't know the x, so that's what we need to rearrange our formula to solve, okay? I went ahead then and took each individual gas's value, divided it by the total, and got an answer. Now remember, ATMs should cancel out because once again, we're talking about like a percentage or a proportion, however you want to label it, it should not have any units to it. So each one of these went through with no units, making sure you're following your sig figs. We can have 3 here, so we have 3 in this final answer. I don't know, so ignore those dots, sorry guys. We have 3 sig figs in each one of these. We should have 3 sig figs in that final answer. But in this one, in that 0.50, there's only 2. So be careful, don't think these zeros count. It's just the 6 and the 7, because the zeros at the beginning of a decimal number only hold it to its correct place value. They do not have significance. And then that's an oopsie that Mrs. Farmer just made. So, all together for this one, we should have, I'm looking for a different color highlighter to use. We'll try this one. 4 answers, okay? This should be one of the answers, and then this one, and this one. So, all together, 4 points for number 7.